Hello and welcome, or welcome back to the What is K-pop podcast, in which we talk all things K-pop. I'm actually recording this on the day before it goes out because basically my dad's been putting around Cat 6 cabling around the house, and if you don't know what that is, it's like essentially something to like boost the internet to make it extremely fast. And so he's finally finished like putting it into, yeah, I think one of our bedrooms now. So, and it was particularly doing my bedroom. So it's like right above me. So I couldn't obviously record. And so I am doing it now at 7:30 at night. My mum just like came back from the co-op, and because she like went to go and get some stuff thinking that like, oh, dad doesn't want to go shopping. And my dad goes, "What's the cat gonna eat?" And so my mum was like, "Oh shit!" And we went to go and check. Well, them two went to go and check, and they only have like one pouch left. So they're gonna have to go back to the co-op to go and get some more cat food. And I'm staying here because I did actually go out with my mum and my sister to our local Aldi. And it was kind of funny because my sister was driving. She's learning to drive, and she drove us damn near like she did something to the gearbox or something, and it like made the anti-lock thing come on off. At least we think so. And so like I low-key nearly died. Only low-key. So, Yongzis, only low-key. And so like went round, and the self-checkouts at our local Aldi are really bad. Like, as in they're almost unusable. Like, you kind of want to just like punch them, just whenever you go near them, just go like punch them out. So that's like that funny little ha ha hee hee hoo hoo thing, but it's actually not actually that funny because it is so annoying. So then we leave, and my sister goes like off to work, and obviously my mum drives us back, and we get to damn near like the exit, and she like is like, nope, and she like obviously like goes back into like park again. What did she forget to do? We have like this weird system where in which you have to input your the number plate on your car. You have to like put the number plate thing into the machine, and it like says like, we're leaving now, so like don't fine us, essentially. And she forgot to do that, so she like obviously just fucking goes at it on the wheel, and I'm just like, I don't want to be in this car anymore. And so my mum has to quickly go back in and do that. But yeah, honestly, the today's been all right. It's been quite nice. I helped my mum peg out the washing by pegging pegs to her clothes. I've done some sewing, I think. No, I've done some colouring. I watched I finished watching Scream. I've watched part of Scream 2. Redressed my bears and their new cute outfits, and I cooked us dinner. So that's what I've done today. And also my sister got me a gift card for my birthday, and so I spent it on colouring books. And literally, like, I ordered it last night. Like, I ordered it about 24 hours ago. They are already on their way. But they're through Royal Mail, so I'll probably not get them until next week, which is fine. But that is like the cutesy little life update. TVXQ. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, essentially, I can explain it better in like the Cat's Eye and the first episode in this little mini series, Cat's Eye. Then we also did Kiss of Life the other day. But essentially, it's calculating how old each member is when the other ones turn 18. So, like when I turned 18, my sister was 22, and my parents were my mum was 51, and my dad, he was 3. Yeah. So, obviously it's not like calculating the months and the days too, but that's what we do. I actually got this from Instagram Reels, or I think it might have been TikTok, or even like YouTube Shorts. It was one of the short form content platforms, in which it was like, how old would each of the members have been if the oldest member was still a minor when they debuted? And I took that and I ran with it, and I made it 10 times harder for myself. And for some reason today's one was extremely hard for me to think of, like to calculate it. Because I use dateandtime.com or timeanddate.com. I don't know what the exact like URL name is, but it's a cool website that you can like use, and I love to use it. I've used it for about getting on for 10 years. I love that site. It's so good. Like I did it one time, this is completely off topic, but I did it one time to calculate how many days it would be till the Canadian air date for this one episode of The Next Step, which is a Canadian dance show that I've done an episode on. And so I've used it pretty much since then. Love when a couple of years ago they did a world map, and you could see which years were already in, which time zones were already in the new year. And I found that so cool. Like weirdly enough, for someone who failed maths, I love numbers. Like I love calculating dates and stuff of like important events. Like for example, my half birthday obviously is the 26th of February. My mum's is the 19th of June. My dad's is the 19th. No, the 19th of July. My sister's is the 4th of November. So I love doing that sort of stuff. And my nan's, what would my nan's have been? She was born at the end of April, 30th of April. So yeah, October the 30th. So I'm like massively so weirdo about like dates and such, and like remembering album release dates, and then I guess like figuring out like the half-life of however long it's been. For example, it's been about 4 years, I think, since No Easy from Stray Kids was released. So obviously the 23rd of August 2023 was its 2-year anniversary, and obviously it's now been 4 years. Like, I just love maths. I don't know why. It is so weird, considering I hate maths. Like, boring-ish maths. And I'm sure most people would be like, but maths isn't boring, Sophie. You've just gotta, like, find a niche that works. I'm like, half-life, from figuring out half-lives and quarter lives and that sort of stuff is like my shit. Okay. Like I really liked in physics when we were learning about half-lives. So yeah, anyway, TVXQ. Stop getting distracted, Sophie. We spent 10 minutes just chatting shit. When Jejun, so by the way, this is like all 5 members of TVXQ, because technically they all were adults when they were still together as five. I did actually debate whether or not to do it as just the 2 members that are still currently like active as TVXQ. But I was like, well, I mean, Changmin would have been 18 when they were still five, so I decided to do all five. So Jejung turned 18 on the 26th of January 2004. Yunho was 17, 11 months and 21 days old. Yuchan? Yeah, was 17 years, 7 months, and 23 days old. Junsu was 17 years, 1 month, and 12 days old. And Changmin was 15, 11 months, and 9 days old. Wow, so he was quite young when he debuted then, because obviously they debuted in the December of 2003. Yeah, so he would have been only about 15, 10 months, and I can do it. 7 days old. Yeah. Could have just taken 18, 28 off of that. Oh, yeah. When Youngho turned 18, it was the 6th of February 2004. Jejun was 18 years and 12 days old. Yuchun was 17 years, 8 months, and 3 days old. Junsu was 17, 1 month, and 23 days old. And Chanmin was 15 years, 11 months, and 20 days old. I didn't put an M for Changmin's. Also, I did this literally like right before dinner as well, so my brain was kind of like frazzled, and also because of like the really loud noise. I'm just like, my brain is just like there now, but not to worry. Apparently, my mum's asking if the washing machine can be put on. So when Yu Chun turned 18, it was the 4th of June 2004. Jejun was 18 years, 4 months, and 10 days old. Yunho was 18 years, 3 months, and 30 days old, which would, yeah. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it would be fine. Yeah, Junsu was 17 years, 5 months, and 21 days old, and Changmin was 16 years, 3 months, and 18 days old. When Junsu turned 18, it was the 15th of December 2004, making Jejung 18 years, 10 months, and 20 days old, Yunho 18 years, 10 months, and 10 days old, Junchun was 18 years, 6 months, and 12 days old, and Changmin was 16 years, 9 months, and 28 days old. And when Changmin turned 18, it was the 18th of February 2006, making Jejung 20 years old and 24 days. Yunho was 20 years old and 13 days. Yutun was 19, 8 months, and 15 days old. And Junsu was 19 years, 2 months, and 4 days old. So how old would I have been then when all these people turned 18? So obviously 3, no, 4 months. 4 adding on the 4 months, 5 days, take us up to the 1st. 5 months-ish old when Jejun, yeah. Yeah, 5 months. I don't know why I got 5 months when Jejun was 18. And then 5 months and 10 days old when Yunho did. 9 months and 8 days. No? Not what we're talking about. 10 months and 5 days when Yunchun was 18. A year and 5 months when Chunsu was 18. And 2 years and 5 months. No, 3 years? No, 2. Yeah, 2 years and 5 months and something days old. If those calculations are incorrect, I am purely doing it off the top of my head, which I know for some people would be like, Sophie, that is not a good idea. Like if you know me in real life, you'd be like, Sophie, you should calculate that properly. But no, we don't have time for that. Today. Uh, Wait, I thought Jay Chun was already 40. No, he's 39. I was like, did I do it wrong? I just had this, like, the fear of God run through me for a second just then. I was like, God. But no, it's, what's his? Lee Tuk from Super Junior. For some reason, I could only picture his proper name, his birth name, Jong-soon. Yeah, 42, oh my. Yeah. Well, I shouldn't say oh my, 'cause it's just age. Yeah, 42 years old and he is still looking. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't, yeah. So, yeah, I do hope you are enjoying these more of different episodes. I really didn't know what to title them. So, I guess after adulthood, is that what it's called? Will just kind of be the running name for the series going forward. Also, just checking my views. Yeah. So, yeah, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. Obviously, on Sunday, it will be the review of the month. And then, as I've said, Tuesday and Friday, regular scheduled programming. And if I so desire, then every month, 1 week, we'll have 3 episodes. But I don't always know when life happens, you know. Surprisingly, actually, when I try to pre-record a lot of stuff, nothing really happened in my life. And then when I don't pre-record, everything then starts to happen. Like, for example, the noise upstairs. Because I don't pre-record, everything's making noise. But yeah, thank you as always for listening. It's been an absolute pleasure being able to do this for the last year and a half, really. I do hope that I'll be able to celebrate my 23rd birthday on here, but you know, we'll just have to see how things go and kind of where I'm at with wanting to continue on. But yeah, thank you for your time today. And I'll talk to you guys again very, very soon. Bye.